Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Welcome to my home studio. Today, we're checking out a new revision of a very popular vintage reproduction microphone from Warm Audio. Let's get started. Today we're checking out the WA87 R2, or Revision 2 microphone. This microphone I have in the stand in front of me and that you're hearing in this video. Now this is the latest revision of the WA87, which was released 5 years ago. The original WA87, and this is mine that I have here, was based on the vintage 87 microphone that was so popular in the 70s and 80s. It's a very versatile microphone that works well on vocals, on toms, electric guitar, acoustic guitar. It's one of those mics you can put in front of just about anything and it sounds great. Now the original vintage version of the 87 sounds a bit different than the current version of the 87, and they really went after that vintage sound. It's a little warmer, maybe even a little darker sound, not quite as bright on the top end, but it gives you plenty of dynamic response and a really rich sound. In the past 5 years, Warm Audio has learned a lot about microphone design. They've released a number of new models, and they've taken everything that they've learned and they brought it into this Revision 2 version of the WA87. There are some substantial differences with the new R2 version of the WA87. First off, you can see it's quite a bit larger than the original. Now this does two things. That larger body, still made of nickel-plated brass, is even more resistant to resonance and handling noise. Second, the mesh screen around the capsule is farther away. We have more airspace for that capsule to operate in. They've also upgraded the components inside the new WA87. We have new old stock Fairchild transistors, WEMA capacitors, and even a new custom-designed transformer from Cinemag. We've still got the switchable 10 dB pad, we have a switchable 80 Hz low-frequency roll-off, and we have three polar patterns, omni, cardioid, and figure of 8. We have frequency response from 20 Hz to 20 kHz, very low self-noise, and wide dynamic range. This makes this great for acoustic instrument and low-volume sources. But it also stands up extremely well to higher volume sources like loud vocals and loud guitar amplifiers, or put it on drums, either as overheads, on toms, even in front of a kick drum. Very versatile microphone. In addition, the WA87 now comes in two colors. Both are made from nickel-plated brass, but we now have the silver color as well as the black color. When you purchase a WA87, the package includes a shock mount, a swivel mount, as well as a beautiful wooden presentation case. As I mentioned, you're hearing the WA87 R2 on my voice in this video, but I also used it for all the electric and acoustic guitar tracks on the intro music. Let's listen to those individual tracks now. We'll begin with a stereo electric guitar track. I'm playing my PRS Modern Eagle 2 guitar into my Fillmore 50 amplifiers from Mesa Boogie, and I've got a pair of WA87 R2s on those two Fillmores. Next up, the lead guitar is the neck pickup on my Modern Eagle 2 going into a single Fillmore 50 with a delay effect. I'm using a single WA87 R2, and I'm bringing it into a Warm Audio WA12 Mark II preamplifier. I've got the tone switch in the WA12 Mark II pushed in, which gives us a bit more aggressive tone. The opening music features three acoustic guitar tracks. Two of those are using a single WA87 into the WA12 Mark II with the tone switch turned off. The third acoustic guitar track uses a pair of WA87 R2s on my Martin D35, and I'm running those into a Universal Audio Apollo interface. As you can hear, the WA87 is a great sounding microphone. What I can tell you is, when I put the microphone on my guitar amps or in front of my acoustic guitar, what I'm hearing in the room is what I'm hearing coming back from that microphone, but even better, it's a richer sound. It takes EQ very well, it's very dynamic, very responsive, and it sounds very natural. I've really been enjoying using it. Thanks for joining in my home studio today. If you have questions about the WA87 R2 or any other microphone from Warm Audio, check with your Sweetwater sales engineer or visit sweetwater.com. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here for more videos like this, or start at sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.